What happens when loyalty turns to betrayal? In a seemingly idyllic friendship, hidden secrets simmer beneath the surface, leading to a chilling mystery that would shatter lives. This is the story of a tragic unraveling that left a community in shock and searching for answers. In the quaint town of Maplewood, two friends, Sarah and Lisa, were inseparable since childhood. Their bond was celebrated with shared dreams and promises, but beneath that surface lay unspoken tensions. Few knew that their friendship was built on fragility, waiting for the slightest crack. As they grew older, jealousy crept into their lives. Sarah's successful career often overshadowed Lisa's struggles, leading to whispers of resentment. Little did they know, these feelings would fester, ultimately spiraling into a desperate act that would change everything. On a chilly autumn evening, Lisa vanished without a trace. The community was left in shock, and Sarah was heartbroken, vowing to find her friend. But as the investigation unfolded, unexpected secrets began to arise, revealing a tangled web of deceit. Authorities launched a full-scale search, scouring the nearby woods and interviewing friends. Sarah, in her agony, became the center of attention. But as investigators dug deeper, they uncovered anomalies in her story that raised questions about her loyalty. Interviews revealed conflicting testimonies. Some friends recounted overhearing heated arguments between the two. The once unbreakable bond was now painted in shades of mistrust. Was Sarah truly a caring friend, or was there more beneath her devastated facade? Police discovered that Lisa had been researching a controversial topic leading up to her disappearance. Speculation arose that her newfound interests could be linked to her tragic fate. Could this be the key to unlocking the mystery behind her vanishing? Further investigation into Sarah revealed her troubling behavior post-disappearance. She frequently changed her story and exhibited signs of anxiety. Friends began to wonder if her grief was genuine or if it concealed something darker. As days turned into weeks, the community rallied together in search of Lisa. Candlelight vigils lit up the night, showcasing the love for a friend gone too soon. But among the mourners, suspicion lingered, casting shadows over Sarah's role. The breakthrough came when a local hiker discovered a piece of jewelry in the woods, matching Lisa's description. This critical find reignited hope, but also raised alarms. What had happened to Lisa during those dark days in the forest? Forensic analysis of the jewelry pointed towards foul play. Investigators turned their focus back on Sarah. The loyalty she once vowed to uphold was now in question. What had she to gain from Lisa's disappearance? With mounting pressure, Sarah's facade began to crack. Friends confronted her, demanding the truth. In a moment of vulnerability, she revealed a long-buried secret, unraveling a tale of jealousy and betrayal that shocked everyone. Sarah confessed to an altercation that spiraled out of control. In a fit of rage, she admitted her part in Lisa's disappearance, turning the case from a friendship gone wrong into a chilling confession that would haunt her. The confession sent shockwaves throughout Maplewood. Friends who once stood by Sarah felt betrayed. The community struggled to comprehend how loyalty could morph into something so tragic. As the case went to trial, the courtroom became a battleground for emotions. Sarah's defense painted a picture of a misunderstood friend, while the prosecution highlighted the chilling betrayal at its core. The truth was now laid bare for all to see. Weeks later, the jury delivered their verdict. The community held its breath, the weight of Sarah's actions heavy on their hearts. Would justice be served, or would loyalty still cloud the truth? In a shocking twist, Sarah was convicted of manslaughter. Her loyalty to Lisa twisted into a nightmare, as the case closed a chapter on a once celebrated friendship. The fallout would linger for years to come. In the aftermath, Maplewood struggled to heal. Friendships were severed and trust was forever altered. The town bore the scars of betrayal, reminding everyone that not all bonds are as strong as they seem. Years later, Sarah's story serves as a cautionary tale about the fragility of loyalty. As the community grapples with the past, They reflect on the lessons learned, the importance of honesty over blind trust. In the end, the tragic unraveling of a loyal friendship left a profound impact on the lives it touched. As we contemplate the shadows cast by betrayal, we must ask ourselves, how well do we really know those closest to us? In the aftermath of the tragedy, whispers filled the small town. Friends and family struggled to comprehend how such a loyal bond could lead to such heartbreak. Some sought solace in shared memories, while others isolated themselves in fear and suspicion. The investigation revealed unsettling truths about the friendship. Once inseparable, the two had slowly drifted apart due to jealousy and misunderstandings, raising questions about their true loyalty to each other. As detectives pieced together the timeline, they discovered a series of late-night arguments that hinted at deeper issues. Those closest to them heard the escalating tensions, but few could have predicted the tragic outcome. Among the community, rumors swirled like a storm, driving a wedge between old friends. Each person held a piece of the puzzle, yet no one dared to speak up, fearing the repercussions of revealing their suspicions. As pressure mounted, law enforcement sought interviews with everyone involved, aiming to uncover the truth hidden beneath layers of fear and loyalty. Each testimony revealed contradictions, amplifying the mystery. Family members of both friends found themselves at odds, torn between loyalty to their loved ones and the desire for justice. The emotional turmoil deepened as they realized that truths could shatter their world. A crucial breakthrough came when a neighbor reported hearing a heated altercation the night of the event. This revelation shifted the investigation, providing new leads that detectives eagerly pursued. With the new information, detectives uncovered a troubling history of manipulation. Messages exchanged between the friends revealed underlying resentment that had festered for years, now exposed in the harsh light of truth. As the investigation deepened, it became clear that betrayal wasn't just a single act, but a series of choices that led them down a dark path. Each decision echoed the fragility of their friendship. Community members began to unite, sharing their experiences and feelings about the tragedy. Support groups formed, allowing them to address their grief, but underlying tensions continued to simmer beneath the surface. As details emerged, the narrative shifted from simple loyalty to complex human emotions. Friends began to question their own relationships, wondering if their connections were as solid as they believed. The role of social media became apparent, amplifying rumors and opinions that further divided the community. Posts and comments reflected a growing unrest, complicating the search for truth. Amidst the chaos, the remaining friends stood at a crossroads, trying to reconcile their memories with the harsh reality unfolding. Each faced a personal battle against their own doubts and fears. As the investigation continued, a local journalist took a keen interest in the case, digging deeper and seeking out those affected. Their passion for truth began to shed light on untold aspects of the story. The journalist uncovered past incidents where trust had been broken between the two friends. These revelations painted a more complex picture of their relationship, filled with unspoken grievances. With growing public interest, a memorial was organized to honor the victims and bring the community together. Yet, it also sparked debates about loyalty and accountability in friendships. As people gathered, emotions ran high, and tensions flared. Some attendees expressed their anger and frustration, while others sought forgiveness and healing amidst their sorrow. The local authorities recognized the need for transparency, holding community meetings to address concerns and fears. They focused on rebuilding trust and ensuring safety within the town. During these meetings, the stories of those affected brought a somber reminder of the tragedy. Each person spoke candidly, revealing how the events had altered their perceptions of trust in relationships. As the community worked through their grief, discussions of prevention arose. They began to seek proactive measures to ensure that such betrayals would not happen again. Meanwhile, the ongoing investigation led to new suspects, complicating the narrative further. Previous friendships began to unravel as deeper secrets emerged, straining community bonds. With the truth still cloaked in mystery, the community found itself at an impasse. The once united front began to fracture as loyalties were tested and friendships strained. As time passed, the emotional toll weighed heavily on everyone. Many sought therapy and support, trying to navigate their feelings about betrayal and trust in a world that felt increasingly uncertain. Despite the turmoil, some community members worked tirelessly to foster understanding. Educational programs were developed to teach the importance of healthy relationships and communication. As whispers of change began to surface, the community slowly started to heal. Yet the shadows of that tragic night remained, serving as a haunting reminder of the fragility of trust. The ongoing investigation remained a focal point, with new insights emerging regularly. The community clung to the hope that justice would eventually be served, restoring some faith in their bonds. As new developments came to light, the journalists continued to follow the story closely, diving deeper into the tangled web of friendships that had led to the tragedy, hoping to uncover the final truth. Through their investigations, they uncovered a series of journal entries from one of the friends, revealing inner thoughts that painted a haunting picture of their emotional struggles over time. These entries detailed feelings of isolation, moments of doubt, and glimpses of a friendship that was once filled with joy, but now marred by suspicion and fear. The revelation of the journal not only provided insight into the personal struggles of the friends, but also highlighted the importance of communication in relationships. It served as a reminder of what was lost. As the community grappled with these new revelations, many began to reflect on their own friendships, questioning if they too were blind to the signs of betrayal lurking nearby. The haunting memories of those who lost their lives led to a collective desire for change. Many in the community committed to fostering openness and honesty, hoping to prevent future tragedies. As the investigation reached a pivotal moment, authorities finally prepared to make an arrest. The anticipation built within the community, a mix of relief and fear for what the future might hold. With the arrest, a wave of emotions swept through the community. Some felt justice was served, while others questioned whether it would truly heal the wounds inflicted by betrayal. In the ensuing trial, the courtroom became a stage for the unraveling of deep-seated fears and resentments. Each testimony revealed the complexity of human relationships and the fragility of trust. Witnesses recounted the events leading up to the tragedy, each story weaving a tapestry of emotions that left the jury grappling with the truth. It became clear: loyalty can be a double-edged sword. As the trial progressed, the community remained on edge, following every twist and turn. Many sought to find closure, yet the complexities of loyalty made it difficult to achieve. In the final days of the trial, the defense argued that betrayal was a result of misunderstandings rather than malice. The jury deliberated, weighing the thin line between loyalty and betrayal. The verdict shocked the community, igniting a firestorm of emotions. As people reacted with outrage and disbelief, the complexity of the case resonated deep within their hearts. In the aftermath of the trial, the community faced the daunting task of rebuilding trust. The journey toward healing was fraught with challenges, but the desire for change remained strong. As time passed, the lessons learned from this tragedy began to take root. Initiatives aimed at strengthening bonds and promoting communication grew, fostering a healthier environment for future generations. Though the scars of betrayal may never fully heal, the community's resolve grew stronger. They united to ensure that the tragic events would never be forgotten, keeping the memory alive for generations to come. As we reflect on the harrowing journey of loyalty and betrayal, it becomes evident that trust is both a gift and a responsibility. The echoes of this tragic tale remind us to cherish our relationships and prioritize open communication. In the end, the story of this community serves as a powerful reminder that the bonds we forge should be nurtured with care and honesty. May we learn from their experience and strive to create relationships built on trust and understanding. Join us next time as we uncover more stories that challenge our perceptions and explore the depths of human nature. Until then, remember, every friendship carries a weight that deserves our respect and understanding. As the investigation deepens, whispers of jealousy and resentment surface in the community. Friends who once stood united are now at odds, their loyalty tainted by suspicion. What could have driven them apart? The police uncovered a series of messages exchanged between the friends, hinting at unresolved conflicts. Each text revealed a layer of mistrust that had been building for months, unbeknownst to many. As investigators sifted through these communications, it became clear that one individual harbored a deep-seated resentment. What began as minor disagreements escalated into a tsunami of betrayal. Amidst the turmoil, a mutual friend stepped forward, claiming to have witnessed a confrontation. Their testimony could prove crucial in piecing together the final moments of their friendship. This friend recounted a heated argument that occurred just days before the tragedy. Words exchanged in anger often hold more weight than intended, and this was no exception. As tensions escalated, rumors circulated. Jealousy festered, leading to accusations that shattered their once unbreakable bond. A simple misunderstanding grew into something sinister. The investigation took a turn as police discovered that one friend had sought counsel from a stranger, sharing intimate details that should have remained private. Trust was irrevocably broken. This new alliance raised many eyebrows. Friends questioned whether this outsider had manipulated emotions and fueled the fire of discord. Could they be the catalyst for the tragic events that followed? As secrets continued to unravel, investigators found more evidence that suggested the rift was not just personal, but rooted in deeper issues, including past traumas that affected each individual. Community members began to share their memories of the friends, revealing how their personalities changed over time. The once vibrant camaraderie faded into bitterness and distrust. Amid the growing disconnect, one friend became increasingly isolated, drawing away from mutual acquaintances. This withdrawal only fueled speculation about their mental state and intentions. The day of the tragic incident approached, and the atmosphere was thick with tension. Friends felt the weight of unspoken words, and emotions ran high as choices were made that would alter their lives forever. On that fateful day, a confrontation escalated beyond control. Shocking details of what transpired next would leave a mark on the community that could never heal. Witnesses described a flurry of emotions: anger, betrayal, and fear, pouring out in a chaotic exchange. Each moment was captured in the minds of those who watched, forever etched in their memories. In the aftermath, the community struggled to comprehend how such a close-knit group could succumb to such tragedy. Search for answers became a collective mission as grief enveloped the town. As investigators delved deeper, they uncovered a hidden history of rivalry that predated the friendship. What had once seemed idyllic was steeped in competition and unresolved conflicts. The layers of betrayal revealed were not just personal but also societal, reflecting the pressure to meet expectations and maintain appearances. The cost of loyalty became increasingly apparent. As the pieces began to fit together, a chilling realization dawned on the investigators. This was not merely an impulsive act of violence, but a culmination of years of suppressed emotions. In a shocking twist, police received an anonymous tip that would change the course of the investigation forever. This new lead provided insight into the motives that had remained buried. The tip pointed to a deeper conspiracy, revealing long-standing grievances among the friends that had reached a boiling point. Trust, once a foundation, had transformed into a battleground. Further investigation led to the discovery of a shared past that included betrayals and reconciliations. This history, rich in complexity, painted a picture of friendship turned adversarial. As rumors spread, the friends' families became embroiled in the chaos. Many felt the need to defend their loved ones, creating a divide within families that mirrored the rift among the friends. With media attention intensifying, the community struggled under the weight of public scrutiny. The story of loyalty and betrayal captured headlines, turning personal tragedy into a spectacle. As the trial approached, emotions ran high. Each friend's character became a focal point, with lawyers exploiting every piece of evidence to sway the jury toward their narratives. During the trial, tears were shed not just for the victims, but for the friends who had lost everything in a moment of rage. The courtroom echoed with tales of lost dreams and broken bonds. As the jury deliberated, the community held its breath. Would justice be served, or would the bonds of friendship overshadow the truth? The tension was almost unbearable. Finally, the verdict was announced, leaving the community in shock. The echoes of the past reverberated through the hearts of all who loved and lost, forever altering their lives. In the aftermath, the friends' families faced the daunting task of rebuilding lives torn apart by tragedy. Recovery was a long path, fraught with reminders of better times and painful losses. The tragedy sparked conversations about mental health and the need for open dialogue among friends. The community vowed never to let silence overshadow their relationships again. In time, memorials were established in honor of the victims, serving as a reminder of the fragility of friendship and the importance of nurturing relationships. Years later, the incident became a case study in schools, teaching students about the dangers of jealousy and the importance of trust in friendships. Lessons learned from tragedy. The community began to heal, but the shadow of the past lingered. Each anniversary of the incident served as a reminder, urging friends to check in with one another and foster connection. As time passed, new friendships blossomed in the community, built on the lessons learned from the past. A new generation prioritized empathy and understanding over jealousy. Despite the progress, some still grappled with the memories, a testament to the lasting impact of tragedy. Support groups emerged, providing a safe space for sharing and healing. As the community rebuilt its identity, it adopted a mantra: cherish your friendships. This simple phrase resonated within everyone, a reminder of what truly matters. As new friendships formed, mentors began to emerge, guiding youth in understanding the complexities of relationships. They instilled values of communication and honesty. Through workshops, community members learned to recognize the signs of jealousy and resentment early on. They cultivated skills to address conflicts before they escalated. The tragic events became a defining moment in the city's history, a catalyst for change. The community emerged stronger, vowing to remain vigilant in nurturing bonds. As new stories of friendship unfolded, some families still carried the weight of their loss. The journey of healing was ongoing, but hope persisted amidst the grief. In the end, the tragic secrets of that fateful day became a catalyst for growth. The community, once divided, now stood united, determined never to repeat the past. Even as the years passed, the story of friendship remained a poignant reminder of the complexities of human relationships. The narrative continued to inspire conversations and reflections. The community's journey taught them that every action has consequences. They made a collective commitment to nurture their friendships with care and compassion, ensuring history would not repeat itself. In reflecting on the legacy of their friends, they chose to celebrate the lives lost rather than dwell on the tragedy. Remembrance became an act of love and resilience. As new friendships blossomed, the essence of that tragic day faded, yet the lessons remained firmly etched in their hearts. The community learned to cherish every moment together. In the shadows of sorrow, they discovered strength to rebuild, to forgive, and to love deeply. The story of friendship remains a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, urging us to value every bond. Despite the healing efforts, whispers of betrayal lingered within the community. The bond shared by the friends was now a ghost of its former self, leaving many to question who could truly be trusted. With each passing day, the once vibrant connections faded into a chilling silence, replaced by an air of suspicion and sorrow. As the dust settled, a local investigator began piecing together the timeline of events leading to that fateful day. Interviews revealed conflicting stories, each friend holding a piece of the puzzle, yet none willing to confront the truth. The tension mounted as the investigator realized that trust had truly been shattered. The investigator reached out to each friend, uncovering hidden resentments and long-held grudges. With every revelation, it became clearer that the tragedy was not just about one moment, but rather years of unresolved tensions festering beneath the surface. Secrets that once bound them now threatened to tear them apart. One friend, overwhelmed by guilt, revealed a hidden journal filled with their thoughts and feelings leading up to the tragedy. The pages told a story of fear, jealousy, and a desperate need for acceptance. This act of vulnerability brought both clarity and turmoil, igniting the flames of confrontation. In a pivotal moment, the friends gathered for a confrontation aimed at healing. Each voice, shaky yet resolute, echoed the pain of betrayal and longing for understanding. The air was thick with tension as truths emerged from the shadows, igniting a cathartic yet painful dialogue. With emotions running high, one friend broke down, confessing their role in the events that transpired. The admission hung in the air, shifting the dynamics within the group. It was not just a confession, it was a plea for forgiveness that reshaped their understanding of loyalty and love. The community watched closely as the friends navigated their tumultuous emotions. Their journey became a reflection of the broader struggle experienced by many, the battle between holding on and letting go. With every tear shed, the resilience of the human spirit shone through, even in moments of despair. In the wake of the confrontation, the friends sought therapy hoping to rebuild what was lost. During sessions, they learned to articulate their feelings, address past grievances, and redefine their friendship. The process was slow, but each session brought them closer to healing. As they progressed through therapy, they began to understand the complexities of their emotions. They realized that loyalty sometimes meant being honest, even when it hurt. Their friendship transformed from one of blind loyalty to one built on transparent communication and mutual respect. However, the shadows of the past loomed large. The community still grappled with the scars left behind, questioning how trust could be restored. Vigilant eyes remained fixed on the friends, as if waiting for the next slip, the next betrayal, a reminder of how fragile relationships can be. Months later, a memorial event was organized, not just to honor the past, but to signify hope and rebuilding. The friends took center stage, sharing their story with vulnerability and authenticity, aiming to inspire others who faced similar struggles in their relationships. The event served as a turning point, allowing the community to witness the power of forgiveness and healing. As the friends held hands, a silent promise was made to cherish their bond and learn from past mistakes. They invited everyone to embrace their own journeys of healing and growth. In the aftermath of the event, the friends began to engage in community outreach, sharing their lessons learned. They organized workshops focusing on communication, trust building, and resilience, actively contributing to mending the community's fractured spirit. As they dedicated themselves to helping others, the friends found renewed purpose in their relationship. Each small act of kindness not only strengthened their bond, but also echoed a promise to honor the past while striving for a better future together. Ultimately, the journey of these friends serves as a poignant reminder that even in the darkest times, there is potential for growth and healing. As they learned to navigate trust and vulnerability, they became beacons of hope for others, proving that every bond can be rebuilt and every wound can heal. As the friends navigated their complex emotions, new revelations began to surface. Each secret unveiled added layers of tension, challenging their commitment to rebuilding trust. The shadows of betrayal loomed ever larger, threatening to shatter their fragile bond once more. The first secret, a hidden affair, was discovered when one of them stumbled upon incriminating messages. This betrayal struck a deep chord, igniting feelings of anger and confusion. How could someone so close betray their trust in such a profound way? Confrontation loomed as they gathered for an honest discussion. The air was thick with tension as accusations flew and emotions ran high. Each word exchanged felt like a dagger piercing through the bonds they once cherished. In the heat of the moment, one friend revealed their own long-buried secret, a history of childhood trauma that shaped their actions. This revelation shifted the dynamics of the conversation, opening doors to understanding and empathy. With the truth laid bare, the friends were forced to confront their own vulnerabilities. Each shared experience brought them closer to healing, but could they truly forgive and move forward? As they navigated the rocky path toward reconciliation, they sought outside help. Therapy sessions became a refuge where they could unpack their burdens and learn how to communicate more effectively. In these sessions, they learned the importance of setting boundaries. Each friend reflected on their own needs, understanding that trust could only be rebuilt through honest dialogue and mutual respect. Gradually, the friends began to rebuild the fissures in their relationship. Small acts of kindness, shared laughter, and open conversations marked their journey towards forgiveness. Yet, the road was far from easy. Despite the progress, lingering doubts remained. One friend often found themselves questioning if the trust could ever be fully restored. The internal struggle between hope and skepticism weighed heavily on their heart. In a pivotal moment, they decided to confront their fears head on. Organizing a weekend retreat, they aimed to create new memories and strengthen their bond, deliberately stepping outside their comfort zones. During the retreat, they engaged in trust-building exercises, activities designed to challenge their fears and reinforce their commitment to one another proved both illuminating and healing. As the weekend drew to a close, a deep sense of connection permeated the group. Tears were shed, but so were smiles, as they reflected on how far they had come. Hope was slowly rekindled. Back in their daily lives, the challenges of rebuilding trust resurfaced. Old patterns reemerged, and moments of doubt threatened to undo their hard-earned progress. Perseverance became their new mantra. One friend's vulnerability led to a breakthrough moment. They bravely shared their struggles with anxiety, inviting their friends to understand the depth of their emotional landscape. This openness brought a renewed sense of compassion. The group rallied around their friend, illustrating how true friendship involves being there for one another in times of need and turmoil. As they continued to foster a culture of honesty, they made a pact to check in regularly. These intentional conversations became a cornerstone of their restored friendship, ensuring no one felt isolated again. Months passed, and the friends found themselves at a crossroads. A significant event tested their newfound bond, an unexpected crisis that challenged all they had worked to rebuild. As the crisis unfolded, the friends faced their fears together. Each leaned on the other for support, reaffirming their commitment to one another in the most trying of times. Emerging from the crisis, they recognized the strength they had cultivated. The trials they faced served as a testament to their resilience and dedication to their friendship. Reflecting on their journey, the friends realized that their bond had transformed. What once was fragile had become robust, with a foundation built on trust and understanding. In the end, their story serves as a powerful reminder that even through turmoil, friendships can heal and evolve. By embracing vulnerability and honesty, they forged a new path forward, a testament to the enduring nature of true friendship.